Hi everybody, I want to take some time today to show you some of the resources you're going to be using for science this year. I'm going to show you your Fusion Access first, and then I'll show you the Google Classroom we're going to use. So here's our Science Fusion Think Central hub. I'm going to go to your Student Access first. Now here we can see on the left we've got all 8 of our units, and on the right these are some general resources you can access at any time. You've got your Student Edition, your Science Source, which is just a thesaurus for some of the science words we're going to see this year, your glossary, a media gallery, and a people in science gallery. I'm going to encourage you to check these resources out on your own time. If I click on Unit 1, you can see there's 6 lessons throughout Unit 1. Now on the right side here, you've got a digital lesson that accompanies each unit, or each lesson rather. And then you see here these virtual labs. Those are lessons that have a virtual lab that accompanies it. And we are going to be performing some of those this year as well. We'll go over that at another time. On the right side, again, you've got Student Edition. You've got a Student Edition with audio if you want to have them read it to you. You've got some vocabulary flashcards you can use. Again, your people and science. An online unit self-quiz that you can access at any time to quiz yourself and see how you're doing. The content readers, those are some leveled readers that accompany each unit. We may or may not be using those. We'll kind of cross that bridge as it comes throughout the year. And then an STA Science links, which that's just extra information on each one. Now, if I click on Lesson 1, for example, it's going to have some specific things for Lesson 1. We've got an inquiry flip chart. This is a digital version of the large inquiry flip charts that are located in the classroom. Again, your Student Edition is here, your Student Edition audio, and an extra support for vocabulary and concepts. So if you're really not quite understanding something, you can come here for extra support. Now I'm going to click on the Student Edition. What you'll see here with your Student Edition is exactly what you've got with your interactive text that we passed out at the beginning of the class. Okay. You can flip through the pages here, just like you could flip through in your book. This is just here if maybe you forget your interactive text one day and you need a digital copy, or if you want to access it outside of school at home. So that's all there really is to this so far. Again, I'll let you have some time to play around with this sometime in this first week, but this is the basics of the Science Fusion. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the Google Classroom. Now, for those of you who don't quite remember how to get there, you come up here to the waffle, and you should have a classroom button. It looks like an old chalkboard. Now you might have to go to more and find it there, but mine's just right here, so I'm going to click on it. Now the class is Science 5D. There's a plus up here, that's to join a class. So you're going to click join a class, and then your class code is right here, FPG7XY. You'll type that in and you'll click join, and it should bring you to a page that looks like this. The stream just shows recent activity within the Google Classroom. What you're really going to need to focus on is this classwork up here. When you come here, you'll notice on the left side, it's got topics. Okay, I've got them paced out. So far, I've got units 1 and 2 uploaded, and they're paced out from lesson 1, 2, 3. As we saw in our Fusion Access, there were 6 lessons for Unit 1. So here's your 6 lessons for Unit 1. The first unit, we're going to go through a lot together. After that, it's going to become a more self-paced type of environment for you. So I can go to any lesson very quickly from here. For example, here's Unit 2, Careers in Science. I'm going to go back up to the very top. Unit 1, Lesson 1, What is Science? You can see here I've got some material posted for you. Again, we are going to go through most of this together just so you can kind of get the basic idea of what we're going to do. But essentially what you'll have here is you'll have day 1, and in day 1, you'll have some directions here, and then usually some sort of activity to do, whether it be an exit ticket from Google Forms. Sometimes it'll be Google Drawing. There are some instances where you'll be using Google Sheets to create graphs and things like that. But you'll have your directions up here. It'll tell you what pages to read, what to do within those pages, and then what to do at the end. Okay. So we would read pages 3 through 9. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on the Google Forms, and it will take you to this exit ticket, which a lot of times will be some sort of comprehension questions in with our reading. In this case, it asks you what's your opinion on snakes, thumbs up, thumbs down, should your opinion change how we investigate them. You're going to fill this out and you're going to click submit, and then I'll get notification that you've completed that assignment. Some of them will be graded, some of them will not be graded. Okay? And you'll notice there's no due dates for anything. Again, it's going to be more of a self-paced. As long as you get it done by a certain deadline, you'll be in great shape. But this is where you're going to come almost every day to figure out what you're supposed to be doing and how we're going to do it. And that's really all there is to these two resources. You can see here I've got some videos uploaded. These are more just extra things if you want to watch them on your own time. But this is really all there is to the two resources that we've got for science so far. Okay? Again, we're going to go through units 1 more together, and then towards the end of unit 1, I'll start to give you some freedom. Unit 2, I'm going to really loosen the reins and let you have at it on your own. After that, it'll be more self-paced, and I think that'll work better for all of us to work at our own pace rather than me telling you exactly what you have to do every day. Alrighty, I'm looking forward to a great year. Hopefully this was helpful for you to see some of the resources we're going to use.